Hi guys, I'm Joel. I create games, and today I want to work on the city scene. So, what I want to do is I want to create a sort of menu. It's going to be a city, and the city is going to be a menu. Um, on that menu, there's going to be different places that you can click on that will take you to different buildings. Um, like a shop, like a recruitment place, like a little, that could be like a tavern. Um, and yeah, maybe like a keep for a king. Um, or whoever rules over that area, and it's going to be based on on the 3D models because I don't want to use the UI uh, systems in Unity. I really don't like them. So today might be a bit more of like a research-based day, researching different plugins, different assets that are sort of free to use that I can and distribute that I can just use instead because I I need something different. But my hope is that it's mainly going to be about I'm going to create 3D assets for the art, for the menus. I'm not about 2D art, 2D menus. That's why I'm not making this game in 2D because it very well could be. Um, so that's what I'm going to try and do. Make a city. Maybe I'm not going to make clickable cities, like clickable buildings. I might do, but I'm definitely going to have that menu set up with the UI so that it works. It may be the case that my game's just in 1920 by 1080 because genuinely, I really don't like UIs in Unity, and I seriously considered learning completely different um, engines all because of Unity's UI. But we'll see how it goes, and I'll see what I can do, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so I've made like a tiny little menu for a city, and I'm pretty happy actually. I was able to find a Unity UI alternative, and actually it was already inbuilt into Unity, so I didn't have to download any third-party assets, which I don't really like doing personally. But well, it's good sometimes, but it's always nice to use the Unity inbuilt stuff and see if it works for you first. Um, so I've created a uh, thing. Here is my city scene. Sorry about that. And it's just a black screen with a tavern button, right? And the great thing is I'm using UI document. I'm using um, the UI Toolkit in Unity rather than other things. It's not something that was really in Unity when I started learning it, so it's not an option. It's not an option that I had when I started. So it's really nice to see that Unity has added this UI toolkit. I can create a UI document here. Um, I can create all sorts of things, style sheets and things that allow me to change this button. And what I've done is I've just gone into Blender and created a 3D shape and then just got a 2D image of it and created that thing because that's how I do my 2D art. I actually don't like making 2D art either. I don't like 2D things anyway. So the great thing about this is that it's all about percentages instead of pixels, and I don't like anchors and things because now when I change my resolutions, it stays relatively similar, right? Um, and hopefully things shouldn't get in each other's way. It's all percentage based. Amazing. That's what I want. That's what I want. And maybe my UI problem has already been fixed. Amazing. Anyway, um, I will open a scene. I will open the city scene. Nope, no, I won't. I will open. Oh yeah, also that bug started to appear with the UI toolkit, so that might be a problem in the future. But I think it's just because it's like a beta. It's still kind of maybe a beta toolkit, and it keeps warning me that things might be changed when things aren't actually changing. But I'll show you the overworld scene. I'm going to walk into this city. I'm going to click on the button. Let's have a look at the party stats. So this player here, he's got Constitution of 3. I'm going to walk into the city. I'm going to enter it. And then, as you can see, it's the same party as before. He's got the same constitution. I'm going to increase his constitution by going to the tavern. He's going to drink tons and get really, really strong livers because he has to, otherwise his liver will fail. And then I'm going to leave the city. I've also coded it so that the player stays where they were before. And I'm going to leave. And as you can see, the player has now tons of constitution. And all of these ones, not this one because it's not actually technically part of the party, but these three, they have obtained their stats like before. So there you go. I've got a new UI system. I've researched it. I've created a small UI using a little button. I click on the button. There's some code in the background which works with the UI toolkit that's slightly different from what I've done. So today has been a bit of a learning process. But when I click that button, something happens, and that's all I care about really, is knowing that I can make something happen because once I can make something happen, I can enable certain things. I can disable. I can do my code. Once I know I can connect my code to things, then I'm happy, which is really good. So I'm happy. That's what I've done, and I'll see you tomorrow, where I think maybe not tomorrow. I might be about tomorrow. I think I want to work on maybe maybe making. Oof, I don't know what I want to do, but I'll figure it out in the future. Anyway, I'll see you soon, and bye.